If you ask most people what ethics is about, they will say that it is about distinguishing right from wrong, and there is surely some truth to this answer. Unfortunately, the answer is also limiting and implies that ethics is merely or primarily a matter of getting the right answer to some specific question about a moral choice. Ethics is much more comprehensive than this, however. Ethics is the study of how to live and how to live well. From the Greeks, we derive the term axiology, which means the study of what is worthy or worthwhile, presumably in all of life's endeavors, thus including what we might call aesthetics, or labor-leisure issues in the field of what we might call ethics. Human choices in light of human nature. Within a theistic framework, ethics is about living as God, our Maker, intended us to live. The ethical task is to think, in a disciplined and faithful way, about human choices in light of human nature, the human condition, human potential, and the divine creational mandate for humans. In this broader sense, every decision we make in life is ethical. It either contributes to or detracts from human life as God created it. Business ethics, by such an understanding, comprehends far more than issues of ethical compromise or bookkeeping shenanigans. It also includes thinking about labor itself, commerce itself, and economics itself, not to mention mass consumerism, within a genuinely theistic framework, and considering how we ought to set about achieving God's purposes for labor, society, and economics. To think about human choices in terms of human nature, for instance, we immediately recognize that thinking about choices is itself a reflection of human nature. The other creatures function primarily, though not exclusively, by instinct. They are not equipped as we are with the powers of imagination, to imagine currently unavailable options or possibilities, or the powers of assessment. Beavers, for instance, do not assess the effect that damming streams will have on the forest. They do not realize, and cannot realize, that the long-term effect is to flood the forest, deprive the root system of oxygen, and ultimately kill the trees, and eliminate the beaver's habitat. Humans, by contrast, do have this power of assessment, and can therefore make such assessments about long-term effects before or after building bridges, dams, or highways. Indeed, compared to the other creatures, humans have comparatively few instincts. We are born, apparently, with a suckling instinct, a gag reflex, and a fear of heights or falling, but with few others. Our behaviors are determined by training and by reflection, whether cultural or individual. Socrates, therefore, understood human nature correctly when he observed that the unexamined life is not worth living for a human.